Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-February 2023, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. What do you want? Okay. Hey, it's not playtime, okay? I'm gonna feed you in a minute. On that. All right. Let's not mess with the cards. None's working. I know you're bored and you want to play, but not now. All right, Cancer. Let's get to it. The overall energy for the reading, the Five of Cups. This is an energy of the past. Possible regret coming up here. Possible something's coming up, but I don't see it in the reading yet. Well, I kind of see it in the past there. Could it be that you're getting over something here with someone? I'm not sure. Starting off the reading, you get the Temperance card crossed by the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is a fresh kind of an energy, a reborn sense of love kind of a thing. But it looks like it's coming from a hard time there. And it almost looks like it's about time, you know, for the energy to change here for the better. In your focus, the Knight of Cups, trying to open up your heart and keep yourself open through the situation. In the recent past, the Ten of Wands, a sense of hardship. In your strength, the King of Wands. It's like a renewal, which is not bad. It's looking good. There's love, there's passion, there's good things showing up here. In the immediate future, the Wheel of Fortune. Change. But I'm already kind of seeing that, but there seems to be a shift taking place here. In the supportive energies here, the King of Swords. I mean, there's clarity here. There's things getting more and more cleared up here. I feel like this situation is coming from a really rough patch. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Queen of Swords, and it's shown up right next to the King of Swords. You're definitely more on the same page with someone than you possibly were before. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Swords, lots of determination and moving forward here. Hey, come here. Hold on. The dog is up. And the dog is old and not really supporting himself the best. Hold on. But he fell asleep here, and I let him, and now he's up. Baby boy, how about sitting down? Huh? You want to? And for the potential outcome, the High Priestess, your intuition is at play, and I feel like you're listening to it. Alright. Let me clarify. Do not dare to jump. You'll break yourself. Hold on, Cancer. Sorry. I gotta give it a minute. Alright? Are we going back to bed? I'll take you out after. Did Kai wake you up? Yeah, he did. Alright, let's clarify. All right, let's do this. I had to take him out, sorry. He just woke up like that. Anyways, Five of Cups, let's see. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. This almost looks like something that either was really close to be gone forever kind of a thing, or it was closed off to the point of, okay, that's done. But there's been a turnaround here. There's been a, hey, let's try, or something like that. At least in the energies. The energy came back around. You know? Things possibly turned for the better here. Let's do the Temperance card. The Ten of Wands, the Sun, the Two of Pentacles. It's been very, very, very hard to find that sense of happiness within all this for a very long time. It's one of those almost impossible tasks for this, in the way that it felt for a very long time. But again, I feel like things flipped around here. Something happened. It's almost like getting used to an energy of, oh, we can't find happiness, where's the love at? All of that, and then something happens and it flips all of that around, and it's like, oof, poof, there it is. Because again, it feels like a renewal of some sort. I don't even know what the hell this is. For the Ace of Cups, you get the Judgment card, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands. Lots of healing behind that. Lots of possibly you looking into yourself, then looking into themselves, and it healed the disconnection, and it turned things around, possibly. This is beautiful energy. It took a minute. It took a minute. It's not an overnighter. It's not like one day Cancer woke up and it's like, oh, look at me, I'm a different person. There's been a lot of healing behind this. Let's do the Knight of Cups in your focus. The Hangman, the Tower, the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Through the most difficult challenges possibly here, I still see you keeping yourself open. I don't know if that's kind of like an intention you have, like whatever happens, I don't care. It's not going to take away from me. You know, whatever comes my way. I don't know if that's an intention or that's something that's actually happening, where you are facing some challenges, but you're still keeping yourself open. Because remember, there's been a lot of healing here. So you have the ability now to keep yourself open and to stand still in front of whatever happens and not let that take away from you. You know what I mean? So let me see that Ten of Wands. I usually leave the past in these readings, but I'm kind of curious. Five of Swords, the Temperance card, the Six of Pentacles. There's been a lot of dismissal here over the energies of, it's one of those things where it's like, no, everything's fine here, everything's okay in this situation, everything's okay with me, everything's okay with them, everything is okay with whatever we got going on. And you knew that was a lie. You know, everything was not okay. It wasn't looking that way. But for some reason, presenting this facade of, no, it's okay, it's okay. Now it's looking like the energies are shifting towards, it is looking okay now. At least the energy that's being brought in. Now, I don't know if you're taking this energy and running with it and are making everything okay, but the energy is definitely available for that, because meanwhile, there's been a lot of healing. And there's been the figuring out that we don't need to lie about shit anymore. If it's not okay, it's not okay. But why is it not okay? Are we able to look into it, or just kind of like, brush it off, like, whatever, you know? So, very different approach to the situation from the past to now. But again, all of the now that's happening is being backed up by a lot of healing here. Let's do the King of Wands in your strength. The Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords flew out in reverse, and the Fool. Even though there's still a little bit of confusion in terms of possibly where the other energy is at exactly with this, I still see you keeping open, you know, towards them and blasting them with a lot of energy. But that energy comes from, it's not something that you're directing towards, oh, let me bless them with energy because I feel like it and I feel so good about it. No, it's kind of like a subconscious situation where you're remaining open to this. Whatever happens, wherever they're at with this, there's still a lot of confusion on your side. You don't know exactly, but you're keeping yourself open for wherever they're at with this. So it's quite interesting. Where it's not reaching that level of stressing you out. You know, again, doesn't really touch you anymore in that way. Doesn't really take away from you. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. For the immediate future, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the High Priestess. Yeah, beautiful energies. And if they're not coming through for right now, there's a big possibility here in the future that they will come through in the physical. The Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, it's like meeting halfway, and your intuition is right there leading the way. There's been a shift here, a big one. And again, for the better. At least in you, in your perception, and in the way you carry these energies. Definitely a renewal here. Let's do the King of Swords and the supportive energies. The Devil, the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Someone has a tendency to want to run the show. To be like, I got it. I know what's up, so follow my lead. I don't know who that is. It falls on you, but it could be them too, so I don't know. Someone has a tendency to run the show here. And it is falling in as a little bit of a controlling energy. You know, like, I know best, or I'm better. If this energy wants to play out in this safe, loving space, nobody's better than the other. You know? But someone has a tendency to go there, to take it there a little bit. And again, I feel like it falls on you. And it's one of those things where, because there's been a lot of healing, because you understand these things at a very different, deeper way, you may have the tendency to be like, I know about everything that's moving, so, you know, not on purpose, you're not doing it on purpose, but watch this energy of, you know, follow my lead, you know. Let's do the Queen of Swords in the hidden energies. Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, the Empress. They're not exactly where you're at, but they are following your lead. It's like, you watch that tendency, but they're following your lead. But they're getting there. They're getting there. Not exactly there where you're taking this, because I feel like you're creating this through your own healing. This space. They're getting there. Let's do the Knight of Swords in your hopes and fears. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Star. Yeah, I mean, heading towards love. It's kind of making your wishes come true here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. And you are the leader. That's why I'm like, I'm pulling on that energy to be like, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't cross that line. You are creating this. You are, you know, all of these energies, they're being brought forward, and this shift and this change and this renewal, basically, it's coming from you. Because you did that for yourself, so you're creating that around yourself and within this specific dynamic, possibly. But it's more about you here, not about this connection much, but it does bring a sense of renewal over possibly a connection. For the High Priestess in the potential outcome, the Knight of Wands, the Death card, the Knight of Pentacles. You're heading towards... I feel like you're detaching yourself a little bit from all of the energetic fields that's being brought forward here. And you're kind of stepping into more practical steps. You're becoming more practical, more logical, which is not necessarily a bad thing. There's something that's pulling you out of these energies. It's like, okay, you've done the work, now go apply them, kind of a thing. It almost feels like integration time, like go apply them. Go in the world, take all of that you learn and put it out there, you know? Kind of looks like that a little bit. Where if now you may feel these energies and you may feel them quite intensely, you may not feel them as much when it's time to really throw them in the world and apply them in more of a practical way throughout your life. So, interesting reading. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Yeah, things are happening. There's love here. There's meeting halfway. There's equal give and take. Ace of Wands, you're doing it. You're creating this. As soon as this energy of healing kind of flows into this connection, whatever it is, it's possibly going to shift things for the better. But it's because you changed for the better. You know, there's that shift within you first. Let's pull a card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Oop, there it is. Stuck in the mud, 24. Let's see. Why are you stuck in the mud? All right. Now is the time to move forward. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. I don't know where you got stuck. Well, there's a possibility of stuckness here. But no, I mean, through the energies, not really. But when I do the extended, I always see more of the physical side. So maybe I'll see where you're stuck. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. And I'll see you next time. Bye.